Hey, what's up guys? So today I'm going to be talking about my DragonKnight build. In my previous video for the DragonKnight build, someone in the comments section named Zoomder informed me that the build that I was running wasn't really working anymore. So I went ahead and changed it up, and I want to show you all what I'm using here now. But what you want to do is, with your attributes, start with 32 health and 32 stamina. Now, with your equipment, you're still going to be running the Balorg's Mask and Balorg's Arm Cops. You're going to want the Stamina enchantment on the shoulder and the multi-effect enchantment on the head. For your chest piece, you're going to want 7th Legion's Cuirass, multi-effect enchantment and reinforged. For the belt, you're going to want Belt of the Trainee, maximum stamina enchantment, and for the belt you would want impenetrable, not training. I just haven't switched it over yet. For the boots, you're going to want maximum stamina and impenetrable. For the legs, you're going to want multi-effect enchantment and reinforced. For the gloves, you're going to want Spriggan's bracers with max stamina and impen. Now for the necklace, you're going to want Spriggan's necklace, weapon damage enchantment, and robust. For your Malakath's Band of Brutality, you're going to want stamina recovery and infused. And the Spriggan's ring, you're going to want stamina recovery and infused. On your front bar, you're going to want to use the Spriggan's Maul with the decreased health enchantment and Nirnhoned. And on the back bar, you're going to want the 7th Legion's bow. And you can either use sharpened or reinforced here. I'll probably switch it to reinforced since it's your recovery bar and you'll be using that when you're recovering and buffing up. Okay, so with all that out of the way, I want to show you all how high the penetration can get with this build. So first off, let's go into the damage that it can deal. With your forward momentum buff, you're increasing your weapon damage by 20%. And then when you apply your fragmented shield, you are going to be increasing it by, I think, 10% from one of the passives. Yeah. So when you cast an Earth and Heart ability, you and your group gain minor brutality for 20 seconds, increasing weapon damage by 10%. So you get a 10% weapon damage buff from that. You get a 20% weapon damage buff from momentum. And then you're also getting a buff from, where is it? 7th Legions. So whenever you cast an ability that increases your physical or spell resistance while in combat, you gain 341 weapon damage and 341 health recovery. So whenever you use your resistance ability while you're in combat, it's also going to increase your attack. So I'm going to go ahead and show you all just how high your attack can get while doing this. So use momentum, obsidian shield, get in combat, and your attack's 5,319. Now your penetration, which from your Balorgs, right here, it's going to increase your weapon damage equal to the total amount of ultimate consumed, and then your physical and spell penetration equal to 23 times the amount for 12 seconds. So watch what happens when I use, actually, let's see if I can get this back up. Okay. I'll use the armor. Look how high my penetration is. 118,000 with 6,000 weapon damage. That is actually insane. There's no resistance to that whatsoever. You're just hitting right through all of their resistance. For this build, you're also going to want to run the Lava Foot Soup and Saltries dish. It'll increase your stamina and stamina recovery. Since you're using that dish, that's why you're running 32 points in health and 32 into stamina instead of all into stamina. In my last DragonKnight build video, I was using the one-handed shield on the back bar. For this build, you're going to be running the bow, obviously, as I had mentioned previously. The only difference is that you're no longer going to be using Accelerate, so you don't have to spend time trying to get that ability. You're going to want to use Poison Arrow. Once you get that unlocked, I'm using Lethal Arrow for now. But you're going to want to use Poison Arrow. And I'll just run through all the abilities to let everyone know that hasn't seen the other video. On your front bar, you're going to want to run Noxious Breath, the Fiery Breath morph. On your second ability, you're going to run Venomous Claw, which is Searing Strike morph. Third ability is going to be Dizzying Swing, which is an uppercut morph. Fourth ability is going to be Executioner, which is a reverse slash morph. And your fifth ability is going to be Forward Momentum, which is a momentum morph. And then your ultimate is going to be Take Flight, which is a Dragon Leap morph. On your back bar, you're going to want Fragmented Shield, which is an Obsidian Shield morph. Resolving Vigor, which is a Vigor morph. Lethal Arrow, which is a Snipe morph, but I've told you that you're going to want Poison Arrow, which I believe you morph into Poison Injection afterwards. Then your fourth ability is going to be Volatile Armor, which is a Spiked Armor morph. Cauterize for your fifth ability, which is an Inferno morph. And then for your ultimate on the back bar, you're going to run Corrosive Armor, which is a Magma Armor morph. Now, I should also mention that when using your ultimate with the Balorgs set, it's based on the amount of ultimate consumed. So if you look at the ultimate consumed for each of these, the Corrosive Armor only costs 200 and the Take Flight only costs 110. So if you use Take Flight, it's still going to increase your penetration by a ton, but not as much as if you use the Corrosive Armor. So if you're in really tight situations, you got multiple people attacking you, you want to use that, and then go really aggressive and just try and take them out before that wears off. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. That's going to be all. If you decide to go after this build and create it yourself, I think you'll find that you really enjoy it. I have enjoyed playing it. That the penetration is insane when you use your ultimate ability. It gets up to over 6,000 weapon damage. It's got really good sustain, high stam recovery, and then you have 2 abilities for healing. It's overall a really good build for PvP, Cyrodiil Battlegrounds. I think you'll like it. Just give it a try. Alright, see you guys.